I'm going to be making a lot of videos helping people how to learn how to play the piano, but specifically blues and jazz piano. Look, those are my two specialties. Don't get me wrong. I can play any style of music on the piano, any style. Classical, rock and roll, popular music, anything. You know what I mean? Latin music, Caribbean music. I play it all. I do it all. Funk. I could go on and on. But if I had to pick my two specialties, it would be blues and it would be jazz. And I think that that's where I could really help you become a great, great piano player. It's not that, again, I could do it all. I really can. I could do it all on the piano. But, I was watching a movie one time with Ralph Macchio. It's called Crossroads. I don't know if you ever saw it before. But there was something that the teacher said to Ralph Macchio, who was a guitar player. He was in the Juilliard School of Music, okay, and he was there, to become a classical guitarist. And I think he was playing like Segovia or something like that. And he was also playing Mozart. And then all of a sudden he would break out, into like some kind of a blues riff after doing like Segovia. And like the teacher just got really pissed off. The teacher was just like, no, 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 you cannot disrespect classical music by playing blues. You must pick one master. Either you're going to be a blues guitarist or you're going to be a classical guitarist. Pick, choose. And that stuck with me my whole life because I thought about it. He's right in a way, the teacher. Look, what they always used to say, you could be a jack of all trades or you could be a master of one. And I really think that applies in music. Look, I'm great at a lot of different styles of music, but if someone would come to me and say, if you had to pick, what is your main thing on the piano? Like in terms of style of music, in terms of what I play, I got to go with blues probably first and jazz second. That probably maybe equal, I would say. Jazz and blues, yeah, those are my two things. So, but I've been playing the blues forever, man. I love the blues. Anyway, I'm going to be making a lot of videos, and it's going to be done in a way where even if you don't understand the piano, like let's say you never took lessons before, you're going to still be able to learn basic stuff about the blues. Jazz becomes more complex. That's what it really, you got it, very intricate, very technical. You got to really start learning about music theory and scales and all that stuff. And you really got to start learning your stuff. With blues, though, even for the very beginning, beginner piano player, you can start to learn a lot about the blues. So I'm going to be doing a lot of videos about that. So get ready, Freddie. Blues and jazz time from Apefather on the piano.